We need eggs and a sandwich.
This my sound, nigga, fuck your sound. Did it from the ground, ask around, bitch. When I touch down, I'ma shake shit up. Fucking you, man, I'ma break it up. He can come back when I go on a road, but that pussy mine for the next 3 months.
Because it's cool, it's crazy yoga. Hi guys, it's Ashley and I'm coming to you with another video in the same day. I just changed my shirt. Today's video is going to be 5 mistakes you are making as a yoga instructor, or if you know them or if you don't know them. If you realize them or if you don't.
Dive in.
So, oh my goodness. So my dog is literally right by my computer. I was going to film this on my, okay, now she's licking the computer. Are you okay? She literally wants to play right now. You are silly. Do you want to be in the video? Here. We'll slide over here so we can be with mouse. Let's get it. Number 1, you aren't remembering your students' names. This is so crucial. If you don't remember your students' names, how are you going to generate a following or get like a connection with, you know, your students if you can't even remember their name? Like if you're walking around class adjusting people and you're just like, hey, you don't know their name. I really am trying to remember all my students' names. Like I teach, it is so noisy outside, I'm sorry, but I teach 7 classes and there's usually around 10 or more people in each class. So I'm like, that's a lot on me, but I'm like, I feel it benefits because then you get like a deeper connection and your students feel comfortable coming up to you and asking you things. So like one example would be, her name is Susan. And she always comes with Charlotte, and they're so cute. They're like post or retired teachers, and so or for school, and they always come to my class. And so Susan came up to me, and she's just like, I went to my doctor, and they told me that my blood pressure went down from taking your yoga classes, and I'm really excited and wanted to share that with you. And we had like a really good relationship. That made me feel good as a person that I could be, or I could contribute. I can't even talk right now, but I could contribute to her life and her goals of, you know, being a healthier version of herself. My other note is you can connect with them with newsletters. So if you get their email, you can keep in touch with them and let them know when you got functions and classes and workshops going on. Yeah, do that. Cool. Let's move on. Number 2, you aren't doing your asanas full, you know, doing your yoga flow and you're teaching in front of class. You'll do the pose really quick and then you'll turn around and then your students will come out of the pose and it's just like, they don't know what's going on because they think, okay, we're going into something else. You know what I mean? So like, do the pose full out, hold it just for a couple seconds. That helps like if you're talking while you're holding the pose and then you turn around. Then you can correct your students and give them praise. Always give your students praise after you correct them. Was it compliment sandwich? If you ever heard of that, do that. Number 3, you don't have your own personal practice. So when you're out and about teaching as many classes as I do, or even more or even less, where is the time to fit in for you to do your class, or, you know, your own personal class? Where do you fit it in? So for me, I try to fit it in Friday mornings or Sundays. Any time of the day and Sundays, I try to make time for that. And my classes, my personal classes, don't even have to be an hour. So I'll do maybe a half an hour of stretching and just jamming out to some music I wouldn't play in class. Getting into a routine so it feels natural and you preach what you teach, basically. Number 4, you aren't continuing your education. After you've done all of your teacher training, you just think, I'm so smart, I can do yoga, I don't need anybody else to tell me what to do because I know everything. Don't be like that. Study online, research on the computer, on your phone, read a book, talk to somebody who's been doing yoga longer than you, or even, you know, a colleague or somebody you work with already who's into that kind of stuff. I take it and I go with it because the more knowledge, more power to you. And the last one, number 5, you aren't teaching in your own skin. It's like when you newly become a teacher, it's often that you start teaching the way that your master teacher taught you. And you need to find your own style of how you teach so people will come back to you, and that little quirk or that little thing, I like Ashley because she always smiles. And like, I always smile in my class, and I always tell my students it's okay to smile. Remind yourself to smile and breathe through it, even if you're like putting your head between your legs or something. I don't know. Just little things that I say that another yoga teacher doesn't say. You know what I mean? So you make your class different from everybody else's so people want to come to you, and that's how you get your following. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe. I love reading your comments and connecting with you guys. So all of my social medias and stuff is linked down below. Music I used, Crazy Yoga, where you can buy my shirts, stickers and stuff like that, all in the description. Please take the time to read that. And if you found this video helpful, or if you found it funny, or however you found it, please let me know. Let me know in the description, or let me know in the comments. You can't talk in the box, I'm sorry. I will see you guys in my next video. Shanti.